nigga flexing, out here paper chasing. I'm just trying to get it, counting all these fringers. Looking at my watch, so illuminated. Rolling up a paper, it's a celebration. Waking up in my swagger zone. What them niggas saying? I'm flexing any zone. For a bird, I'm swinging like I'm Larry Holmes. I wish a nigga test me in these Michael Jordans. Came from living in the projects, had to get this work and try to make a profit. Whip it by the wrist until I'm seeing comments. Whip it by the wrist until it's out the socket. Shoebox stash where I kept deposits. In and out the pockets, in and out the pockets. Having money problems, this is how I solved it. Trapping out the apartment, trapping out the project. Young nigga flexing, out here paper chasing. I'm just trying to get it, counting all these frankers. Looking at my watch, so illuminated. Rolling up a paper, it's a celebration. God almighty is the way I'm living. I can see the future like it's rack the riches. Back when I didn't really have the bitches, all I had was music and a bag of wishes. Young nigga flexing, out here paper chasing. I'm just trying to get it, counting all these frankers. Looking at my watch, so illuminated. Rolling up a paper, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. Young nigga flexing, out here paper chasing. I'm just trying to get it, counting all these frankers. Looking at my watch, so illuminated. Rolling up a paper, it's a celebration. It's a celebration.
It's a celebration when my bitches at smoking medication, sipping medication. I be hella wasted, yeah, I'm into that. If I take your life, you ain't gon' get it back. I wake up, I put my ratchet on. I can't never ever leave my ratchet home, cause this niggas plotting on me back at home. Niggas trippers with me like a chaperone. I've been through a lot, I done seen a bunch. That shit changed me, nigga, I can't even front. Fakest niggas be the one that see a blunt. Pistol on me even when I'm eating lunch. Now I'm getting money, I can't even stunt. All these lawyer fees, all these open cases, all these bitches on me, I don't know they face. If I ain't in the text, I'm probably in the playlist. Young nigga flexing, I hit paper chasing. Won a couple features, that's a couple Frankins. Look me in my eyes, tell me why you hating. Roll it up in blazes, smoke it with my blazers. God almighty, I'ma make a killing. I can see the future like it's rack the riches. Back when I ain't even had a vision, I just had a pistol and a bag of wishes. Young nigga flexing, I hit paper chasing. Won a couple features, that's a couple Frankins. Look me in my eyes, tell me why you hating. Roll it up in blazes, smoke it with my blazers. God almighty, I'ma make a killing. I can see the future like it's rack the riches. Back when I ain't even had a vision, I just had a pistol and a bag of wishes.
Young nigga flexing, out here paper chasing. I'm just trying to get it, counting all these frankers. Looking at my watch, so illuminated. Rolling up a paper, it's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. It's a celebration.
Hit make a dot.
I like Daenerys on a dragon, fresh. Gotta put me in a casket, ashes. 30 out the window when I Ashton Martin. We are not the same, a different market. Marcus walking out in demons, they in Target. Arson, yeah, I got the fuego, young boy sparking. Caution, shit could get high if you talking. Austin, no, I don't give no fucks, yeah, barking. Shit could get rowdy if you want, yeah, Carlton. You ain't seen swag till I walked in, cone dripping Yves Saint Laurent when I'm launching a Martian. And I keep a blaster like Marvin for dolphins, jumping in my wave like a dolphin. Watch it, they gon' find your body down at Dawson's. I'm haunting like swimming in the water with a shark fin.
Yo, my barber just posted it on Facebook.
Baby, walking in the club with no laces, pay me. Came in for the Bucks, Tom Brady, amazing.
You straight?
Yeah, you heard what I said?
Yeah.
He has mad followers.
Boom, 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 boom. Get your hair, my guy. Hey, how do or die? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nigel Low 5 Naheem. As always, with me we have Drippy Fee. What up, Drip?
You already know. Drippy Fee in the building. How y'all doing today?
Hey, how do or die? What it is?
You don't even know what it is. I'm out here. I'm doing my thing.
Nice.
Trying to stay cool.
What's up with that shirt? Show everybody that shirt, man.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta make sure we still looking for justice for Breonna Taylor. You feel me?
I think that was
that.
I think that was mad crazy how they vandalized her statue the other day. What was that? Happened like a couple days ago, like earlier in this week, if I could recall. I was.
You know, some people don't know how to act.
Hey, I hear that. I hear that. Then Fee got the Balenciaga. How much was that shirt?
Chill,
How much was the
chill,
shirt?
chill,
How much
chill,
was the
chill.
shirt, my guy?
Chill, bro.
How much was the shirt?
I want to say like 400.
For a goddamn
400.
t-shirt. Does it get
Yeah,
bacon?
nigga, it's
Does
a
it get
t-shirt.
does it get bacon on the neck though?
Never.
You ever seen the t-shirt? The bacon?
Bro, funny story, bro. I was in the Gucci store, like on my birthday on the 27th, right? And I'm looking for a shirt, and I'm like telling the lady like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a large or some shit." She was showing me some trash, like them Gucci shirts be hella thin. I'm like, "Nah, I don't fuck with that." She's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Cause the shirts get bacon neck." And she was like, "What?" She was like, "I've never heard that. I've been working at Gucci for so long." I'm like, "Bro, look. A bacon neck is when the neck get all loose and you look like shit. You look like you got bacon on your neck.
Looking crinkled.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
was like,
so.
you never seen the Hanes commercial, bro?
It's so unappealing. Like you have to make sure the shirt. You know what I'm saying? And then the Hanes shirt that doesn't make the bacon, they more expensive than the regular shirts.
Right. But that shit was
know.
crazy. I was like, "You never heard of that?" She was like, "No, sir." Like trying to get me out the store and shit. Like, chill. Like, bacon neck ass bitch.
I'm weak. Well, today's episode is going to be about the expectations or the predictions for the new year. Coming off a bounce back year from 2020, who knows what can happen? No one expected 2020 to be the way it is. So it ain't no telling how good, how bad 2021 could be. So the floor is open. I mean, I don't know. I think I just want to put this out. The vaccine. I have to talk about the vaccine. I have to.
Go ahead
because
and speak on it.
I'm a firm believer of that. Yes, it is rushed, but in order for us to go back to somewhat new normal, people gonna have to get it. And I don't see a lot of people getting it, and that's why I see a lot of things get pushed back later in the year. Ideally, I will hope that things could go back to normal. Probably be like, I don't know, like early summer, like June.
What's normal though, bro? What's your definition of normal? Bro?
Normal is going outside, not having to worry. Not having to worry like, yo, this guy right here is too close. Like, yo, 6 feet, no beat. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? 6 feet, no beat. You feel me? And I feel like that's when the normal, when you don't have to be like, oh, you don't have to worry if someone next to you is wearing a mask or not. And if people are not getting the vaccine, I don't see that happening no time soon. But if people do get the vaccine whenever they're eligible to get it, maybe summer, July 4th weekend, or whatever July 4th lands on, I would say around then. But other than that, everybody about to stay in the house. Everybody in the house.
Word on the street is that vaccine is expensive, bro. Even where I'm at, they made that shit optional for us, and they making us wait. So they was like, bro, you like a month or two out. You got to put your name on a waiting list. And then after that, your name comes up. Then they give you the call and tell you, all right, come in for your vaccine. But as of right now, it's voluntary where I'm at. So I don't know what the situation is with y'all, where you at. But
and what's crazy about it is, like, me personally, I think I am going to get it. It is optional to where I'm at, you know, being in the military or whatever. You would have thought that it was going to be like, oh, you know, everyone in the military has to get it. You feel me? But I don't know. Eventually, yeah. Like we was talking about it the other day, that people don't understand that sooner or later this is going to be part of your regular immunizations. You feel me? So a couple years down the line, when you're getting your tuberculosis and your Hep A through Z, when you're getting all those Jones, they're gonna be like, all right, here's your COVID. It's just gonna be, and that's it. But if people ain't rocking with the vaccine, people better be in the house, masked off, or mask on when you outside. It's gonna be like that. For who knows? Who knows?
Well, I'm definitely gonna be the ones that's out here like, I don't trust the government. I ain't in the vaccine. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's definitely me right now. I ain't trusting. I'm waiting to see who gonna turn to a zombie before I even see it.
So you waiting for me to get it? You want me to be the guinea pig?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to get it. See how you see what
That's
you
bad
turn
juju.
into, and then. But see, look, for me, I've been my job like I've been working in house since March, so like I'm not even required to go outside. I only go outside for real. Like, if I go food shopping, I'm not gonna lie. There was certain family events that I went to, but like I would say for since March, probably only 25% of the time I was really outside since March. So I be home most of the time. So like I don't really be in contact with too much people. But still, even if I was, I'm not taking that vaccine. I'm good. But what I'm thinking is like you said, for prediction for this year, like I say that a lot of us is not going to take it, but I still feel like by early summer, maybe even midsummer, definitely July, not normal, but we're going to be like able to go outside. Like for right now, New York, indoor dining is closed, even though they had the outdoor indoor dining.
Well,
If you want to do that because it's cold.
in the city it is. I dead ass
Yeah,
just
yeah,
took my wife to dinner
yeah.
earlier today.
So like I feel like that's gonna open back. I feel like it's not gonna be normal, but I feel like we're gonna be able to do things and be active, but you still gotta have the mask on by the summertime because you can't really do too much stuff in New York right now. But I feel like overall the country, by midsummer, I feel like the government's gonna be too scared to lose too much money again, so they're gonna just open stuff back up or whatever and just see what happens. And then I think, like you said, after a while, this COVID vaccine is gonna be mandatory, and you're gonna have to get it to do everything. So I'm gonna just wait till it's mandatory because I got no option. But as I got an option, it ain't no option for me.
Stop moving your little hands, please.
So basically, he wants maskless socialization. That's what you're going for then. So doing all your daily activities without the mask and
I would love that, but I to be honest, I don't see that anytime soon. I think even if we get all vaccines, I still think 2021 is still gonna have masks all the time. I feel like I look at COVID like I look at HIV and AIDS. I just think there's something we have to learn to live with. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's gonna go away. I think we just gonna have to learn to live with COVID. It's just gonna be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like the way it came out and what it's doing is just like I just feel like it's not gonna be like swine flu where it's like after a year or whatever it goes away. Nah, there's gonna be something that's just gonna be here to stay. And you gonna have it or not, you're gonna have to get tested and get what you call it, cured for it or not, and then you just have to live with it. I think we're gonna have to really learn how to live with COVID. And then the mask thing, I think that's gonna be our best way to break the numbers down. So then and keep it like leveled. And then after that, then maybe 2022 we'll stop wearing masks. I see me still wearing masks in 2021 the whole year.
The whole year though? Imagine
the whole year.
Imagine that. Imagine fall, Christmas next New Year. Imagine New Year's 2021. Well, 21 into 22. Imagine that.
I mean, can we imagine? Because I remember last year I was like everybody was like 2020. This is my year. Clear vision.
Hey man, every year is your goddamn year. I don't want to hear that. Every year, people like, oh, this is my year. This is my year.
No, but 2020 was different because, like, just to be funny, like, clear vision 2020. You know what I'm saying? You got 2020.
I ain't hearing that. Goddamn.
I heard.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Even me, like, my birthday's in April, so I had a trip planned out to go to Miami, and then we didn't get shut down in New York until mid-March. So I was just like, before that, everything was besides Kobe passing, everything was regular. You know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, COVID just changed our lives. So I was like, I don't know what this year's going to look like. I don't even know what to think about. Like, I'm just like, whatever comes to me, I'm just taking it as it is. Because 2020 was so crazy.
So with that being said, like you just said, 2021, right? 2020 definitely took the dub.
Hell yeah, that motherfucker took the dub.
Worst year, I would say, of my lifetime so far.
My man, this 2020 is definitely one of the most memorable years of I would say, we all around the same age, so I mean, besides deployments and missions and all that other bullshit, but yeah, for sure. Without all that, yeah, everyone's gonna remember how bad 2020 was because so much shit has happened. And the thing about it is,
let me ask you,
like Austin said about like everyone was going into 2020 like, oh, clear vision. whatever the fuck that's about. Everyone was saying that, but now look, you thought, shit, you thought clear vision, and
You thought.
that just, I think that's a prime example of you can't even like, I don't know, like estimate. You can't predict what's gonna happen because anything can happen. No one thought of a virus this strong was gonna impact everything. The way we live, the way we talk, the way we do business, the way we work. Everything has been impacted by 2020, and it was globally. It wasn't just in house in the States, in New York, in North Carolina, wherever you may be, but it was everywhere, and no one thought that. Go ahead, Fee.
Let me ask you this: what y'all do for the holidays? How'd y'all spend it since it was so different with the COVID and shit like that? Did y'all minimize y'all interactions, or was y'all out and about? Like, what y'all did? What was the vibe like? Go ahead, Nigel.
Well,
I see you
first,
smiling.
shout outs to Sean Bills, my uncle, and used to be Corporal Moore is in here, but it was well, one, I'm a first responder, for those that don't know. So, me being in the military and being a first responder, I was at work. Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So, I mean, I just had to do my job. Streets was empty, so wasn't really, I had a few calls, but nothing too crazy. So, I was at work, being a first responder, when Austin said that he was in the crib since March. Not me. I was out. I was in the streets. You feel me? So, I still had to do my job. You know, the job still had to be done. Mission still had to be complete. So, I was still working. So, my New Year's, my Christmas was just another day in the office.
All right. What about you?
For me, like Christmas, usually, like I'm not even big on Christmas. Like after I turned 18, like even before that, after I turned a teenager, there was no Christmas tree going up. There was really no gifts because they gave me money. But then once I turned 18, tree and gifts was gone. So I was used to just me and my mother just sitting back, watching basketball or football if it's on. That's all we ever did, drink eggnog or whatever. But this year, you know, because of COVID, she's at her spot and I'm at mine. So I was in my house by myself. All I did was cook some ribs and watch basketball by myself. Like,
you put the ribs in the microwave?
I cooked it in the oven. Thank you very much.
What you do for Christmas?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did for Christmas. But New Year's, I'm not gonna lie, I went to my god sister's house. You know, I went over there, and it was just me, her mother, her grandmother, 2 kids, and then her boyfriend, and my girlfriend.
Whoa!
Right.
Whoa, liar! you say it again?
I said it was me, my god sister, her mother, her grandmother, the 2 kids that was there, my god sister's boyfriend, me, and then also my girlfriend.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I started on 2020 with a girlfriend. 2021 with a girlfriend.
What?
Hold on now.
Wait, hey. So what's your date?
January 1.
He's trying.
So now that you no longer a bachelor, you're no longer a bachelor.
No longer a free agent.
So what is hey, hello. What is 2021 looking like for you and your girlfriend?
2021 is looking like us just trying to figure out where this can go. We've been around each other for a while, you know what I'm saying? Just getting to know each other for some couple of years, but we finally took it to another level, and we just trying to see where this can go. Like, we have feelings for each other, we understand each other, but just like any other year, but especially this year, we don't know what's here to come. And based on her situation, she's in the Army, so she's, you know, what is it, AIT right now? That's
yes, it is.
Yes. So, like, who knows how that's gonna go right now? So, of course, it will be considered to be a long distance thing for right now. But you know what I'm saying? I feel I needed to give it a try. I was like, why not now? You never know what's promised tomorrow. So I was like, I can't keep on just waiting for the best situation. I was like, I'm just gonna take the chance now, and now we here.
Damn. Came into the new year single. Now look.
Now look.
Off a goddamn block leave. Ain't that something? Good for you.
That's usually when it happens.
Right.
Thank you.
That's usually when it happens.
Everybody take block leave. They go home. They get married. They get booed up. Every time.
Oh, I'm pregnant. What?
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 Hey, we not there yet. We not there.
Nah, I know. I'm just.
Yeah, slow it down, little Billy.
Yeah, right. Enjoy
Man.
yourself, bro. Enjoy yourself, bro.
Damn.
Make sure old boy wear a mask.
All right, so how was your New Year's and Christmas?
Shit, I had fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Popped a lot of fireworks for New Year's. Probably like $300-$400 worth of fireworks.
Oh, you popped your whole stimulus check on fireworks.
Nah. The stimulus check is still in the bank. Chill. Don't come for me.
You don't touch that.
But yeah, we don't talk about that. But nah, and then for shit, even Thanksgiving was good. Christmas was good. Like just enjoying my family, bro. Just being easy and then making sure that everything was copacetic. Like trying to limit the interactions. Shout out to my son Dylan. My man's came through from Fort Polk, Louisiana. He's probably on the stream right now watching, but he spent a couple days over here, and we was just chilling, vibing out, just doing the old boy thing. We definitely went to the range.
Had to.
Shot up. Yeah, had to, bro. Had to. Let them things spit at the range for a few. Just showing them around Texas. He's trying to move over here. I'm trying to tell everybody, bro. Like Texas,
I can't
is
do
where
it,
it's
man.
at.
I can't do it.
It's hot.
I can't do it.
But once you get past the heat, like it's
I was about to
smooth
say,
sailing.
they got land out there and it's cheap too. And y'all got like state taxes, right?
Nah, there's tax, but it's not as OD as it was like when I was in New York or Boston or Cali, for example. But it's not too bad, bro. The cost of living over here is cheap. I think, matter of fact, I was talking to my little sister about this because she's in college right now. But you can make it out here as a single individual we broke it down to about $15 an hour. So if you can find a job for about $15 an hour, full time, you could get your single house or whatever, one bedroom, whatever it is you want, and have around $600 left over after cars, insurance, phone, food. We did everything. We went down the whole list of just budgeting, and Texas is not bad, bro. For $15 an hour for working at a gas station or some shit, bro, and then doing school full time.
Man,
shit, living like a sardine.
I can't do that.
Living like a sardine in New York, bro.
I can't do that.
Boston, dub 2.
And then
why you can't do Texas, Nigel?
It's too hot. What the hell you mean? Why not? It's hot as hell. When we lived in Atlanta, I barely liked that. It's just I don't like being hot. I do not like being hot. I don't like going outside and you just standing there talking and shit and you fucking sweating. That shit is nasty to me. So
your house is cold right now? That's what you're saying? That's why you got a scully on and a hoodie?
Yeah, because here's the thing, because this is what I've been saying for so long. You can prepare for the cold. You cannot prepare for the heat. If it's cold in my house, yes, I can throw in a hoodie or whatever the case may be. If it is hot in here, and besides getting naked or turning on the AC, what else I'm gonna do?
Hey, bro. I don't know, bro.
I never thought of that.
Thank you.
You can kind of prepare better for the cold than you can for the heat.
You cannot prepare for the heat. If it's hot outside, either way, you're gonna put on the shirt.
Shit, I'll go outside in some boxers and a tank top, bro. Stop playing.
See, either
With
way,
some slides on.
Either way, you're gonna have to put on. If you going to work or going to the store, whatever the case may be, if it's hot, either way, you gotta put on something. If it's cold, you could bundle up. You feel me? Put on the North Face.
Right now, where's your blanket at, man?
But
he got a blanket
because he even like his food cold.
Yo,
I remember that.
We don't even.
He put it in the freezer.
We're not even gonna talk
he must
about
have been
how
born in an igloo.
I like being cold, and then I sleep better in the cold. Like the AC has to be on even in the wintertime. Like the other night, the other night we was in bed, whatever, and it was mad hot, so I put on AC just for a little bit, just for a little bit, just bring the temperature
And it's
down.
snowing.
And then
it's snowing over there.
and then you know what I'm saying? You with it, and you all snuggled up. You feel me? Come on, huh?
My son living like a penguin, bro.
Come on, like you know what it is. Like you can't do that when it's hot. When it's hot, especially if you have a significant other, which we all do. Austin, you have a significant other now. But that's one of the best feelings about going to sleep. One. Hello. That's one of the best feelings that you can know be all booed up. You know what I'm saying? You could be all.
You don't want to be all covered
I'm my 6 feet.
Yo, if it's hot,
right.
hot and you away, like yo, get off of me. Blanket's mad thick. You know what I'm saying? Cotton wool and all that. You ain't gonna want to be bothered. That's why I don't like the heat. Now, anyone that say that they don't agree is bugging. You're bugging. And that's it. That's
AC
it.
on in December is crazy though. That's dumb funny.
Hey, so with that being said, what's your prediction for this year? You think the shit is gonna continue with this global warming? The weather's been acting crazy lately, bro. Like
It's snowing right now. And like I want to say like a week and a half ago, right? A week and a half ago there was like I don't know, like a bad rainstorm. And it was like 50, it was like 53, 55 degrees during the storm. I remember I was working that night, and I was like damn, like it's hot as hell. But a couple days prior to that, it was snowing. Remember the big ass snowstorm, Austin? It was snowing, and then literally a couple days later, 50. It went from 14 to 50 in like 3 days.
Like this, like already, like December. I mean, it just started January, but like usually by now we had like a good. Usually we'll have like a good 2 weeks of cold. We haven't had that yet. We barely had a full week of coldness. It's been up and down with the weather. And then I usually go outside like with a hoodie on and a bomber jacket. Like I don't even need like my Canadian Goose on most of the time. I wear it on, sometime, but I don't need it all the time. It's not even that cold out yet. Like usually by now it's freezing.
So the Tim's on standby.
That's tough.
Oh no, the Tim's nah. Once November comes, the Tim's is out. Tim's is out. You know what I'm saying?
I don't got a pair of Tims. I got
wheat or black.
I got
wheat or black.
I got black and I got.
He looked on the side. They right there.
He had him on file. Like hold on, baby.
Time out. What we talking about? What flavor?
He said, baby, where's my Tims?
Right here. This is 2 right
here. He about to get sponsored by Timberland.
He said, hold on now. I had the Tims in the stash. That's tough.
Gotta have the Tims.
I think 2021 is gonna be a weird year, bro. So far, there's been a lot of shit going on in terms of deaths, especially in the military. I've been reading the news, and the shit is it's ramping up right now. I know people die every day, but it's like, bro, people got no chill, no filter. Everybody's out to get something, bro. Like. It's crazy. Cars over here being stolen at an all-time high. Like, can't even park outside no more. It's like, damn, bro. And then, I don't know, the injuries and the NFL and the NBA, motherfuckers becoming free agents. Again, I'm gonna speak on that. For my Patriots, bro. They gonna hit them with the we rebuilding. And then it's just weird, bro. And then everybody's living in this bubble. Talking about, oh, let me get the 6 feet. I'm gonna need that, but I'm gonna need that off GP. But it's just gonna be a weird year. Like everybody's out here trying to. I don't know. If it ain't about money, I don't want to hear it. That's the type of time I'm on right now. So if it ain't about money, I ain't trying to hear it. And I advise y'all to be on that same shit, because don't waste your energy on some pity shit and then get fucking COVID.
I'm not about that COVID. Like I told y'all before, my brother had that shit. When he said it was probably one of the worst feelings he ever felt in his life. I mean, come on now. And a lot of people, like I said last episode, a lot of people like, oh, it's not that serious. I had it. Mm-hmm. You ain't everybody. God damn it, you ain't everybody. So just because it don't affect one person, don't mean that it's not gonna affect the next. So whoever does have it, wish you well. Hope you got your Gatorades and your vitamin C's and your
ginger.
Your ginger ale.
Vicks Vapor Rub.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the Vicks blast.
My mom just caught it too. So like, gotta make sure she's good. If y'all out here, I just want y'all to send some prayers to my mom because she got the COVID, whatever. So like, I just went to her crib, left some stuff at her door like Gatorade, vitamin C, something else told me somebody else told me to get. I forgot what it's called, and some sea moss just to make sure she's good or whatever. So like, I had to make sure she's all right. Like, and I didn't want to get tested for COVID. I'm like, I don't want that thing in my nose, but
you gotta
I'm
do
gonna
what
get
you
tested
gotta
just
do.
because I was around my mom's. So I'm gonna go get that test.
You gotta do
Hey,
what
you
you
gonna
gotta
cry
do.
when they put that shit in there. They be
I'm
trying
like,
to poke your brain. They be trying to poke your brain, bro.
Yeah, it's no joke. I got tested a few times now, and just being, my job, but it ain't fun. So you could do it one time. If I did about 6, you could do it one time. So
I suggest
Yeah,
everybody
I
go
could do
out and do
one
it.
time.
Yeah,
You're right. I could do it one time.
definitely suggest everyone go do it because you never know.
Everyone go do it. Exactly. You might be asymptomatic like some people I know.
Probably am. I probably got it.
You never know.
I mean, I don't feel nothing, huh?
So you never know. You never know.
Yeah, you
so
never
you
know.
won't
So you get tested,
pull
right?
up.
So
It's the least you could do.
I just hope I don't get the case because like some people they got tested in like the left nostril, they was good, and then in the right nostril they ain't. I've seen some people like that. I definitely heard about that. But I'm gonna go get tested no matter what and just see.
Yes,
what's up,
please.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
Just don't let them poke you with something.
They be like, you want the vaccine? I'm like, nah.
They pull up your sleeve and stab you in the
I don't
arm.
want none of that. Just give me the test and I'm out of here.
You sure you don't want the vaccine?
Nope.
Nah,
I don't want none of that.
Do we do it again with your little hands?
Nah.
Nah, I'm good. I can't.
Yo, wow.
Moving on. Sports this year. Who you got winning the finals? Let's just talk the NBA finals. Without you say
So we gonna
this.
skip the Super Bowl like that's not going up first?
Fine.
Right, like-
Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Aaron Rodgers and the Packers.
Why? Just who? Why?
Because I feel like their defense is just going to be better when it comes to the pass defense. And I feel like the Chiefs are just going to be like, they're going to play towards their opponent rather than playing to their highest ability. Because they not that they on like Super Bowl high, but they just going to be playing to like, okay, we playing who we playing. We're going to do what we do because we just that great. And then I feel like Aaron Rodgers is on a mission. And just watching how they play this year, like I just see them doing something like, I just got faith in him. And that's my favorite quarterback too, so I might also be biased. So I just see it this year, like, yeah, they definitely going, you know what I'm saying?
Fee, who's winning the World Series? The World Series. And why?
Damn. That's tough. I'm not gonna hold you. I haven't been watching baseball, but I'm gonna say the Red Sox just because I'm from Boston, bro. Fuck it. I haven't been watching the season.
Your ass right now. Man, the Yankees gonna win the
I don't
World
even-
Series.
Oh my God, here we go.
Yankees
Bandwagon.
There ain't no bandwagon hit. If you're from the Bronx, it's automatic Yankee fan. You know what I'm saying? Automatic.
What's wrong with y'all Mets?
Y'all, who y'all? I don't claim no mess. I don't claim no
Look, we
goddamn.
single, but at the end of the day, when it comes to boroughs, we all different. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
when
It sound
Queens,
good.
when Queens is in, when the Mets is in Queens, that's a different story. But Yankees is in the
Sound
Bronx.
good.
I'm
Man,
telling you,
we don't
I
claim.
went to Mets games, but I'm not cheering for them. I just went because it's free.
I never even went to a goddamn Mets game. I've only been to Yankee games all my life. I don't know.
I've been to a couple. I've been to a couple Mets games.
I don't know why the Mets are even in the same sentence with the Yankees. Austin, let me just ask you: will 6ix9ine drop another record?
Yeah, I ain't listening to it though. I ain't listening. I ain't listening
If
to
he
him
don't
before
die
he was
first.
before he was even locked up and snitched. I ain't rock with him, so I ain't gonna listen to him now. Like when A Boogie, he got a song called Swerving. I did like, hey, Swerving. As soon as 6ix9ine come up, next song. I'm not listening to him.
Why?
I never rocked with him.
Why?
I always had the feeling he was trying to portray something he wasn't. So I was never on his vibe. So since day one.
So
Never on his
you don't
vibe.
like what? Gummo?
I don't listen to none of his music.
You
Like,
never heard Gummo?
yo, I don't listen to none of his music.
Hey, just
I'm
answer the
from-
question. Answer the question.
I probably.
Just
Hey,
answer.
look, I don't know how. I don't know if I did or not. I probably heard it, but I don't know if that's a song. I don't know how it go. Play it, and I'll tell you if I heard it or something.
Nah. Copyright.
Exactly. 'Cause it's not worth it.
Copyright.
Exactly.
Copyright.
Exactly. It's not worth it.
Hold on. Let's take a tactical pause and welcome Hoodie CCT to the stream.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Nah, it's your boy TJ. Holla at me.
Where the fuck you been
Thank
at?
you. And gotta get right. Tomorrow school's, teaching. So I gotta get ready for tomorrow. Sorry for my late entrance.
You look a little scruffy too.
I mean, tomorrow's virtual, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But
He
yeah,
hating. He don't got a bed. That's all it is.
This don't count?
Nah, that's cap.
Nah. He mad patchy.
Babe.
Trying to call you patch, just like.
Shout out to the United States Army.
What's up,
keeping
Patch?
keeping all the scruff guys down.
Yep, they holding us down, alright. Shit. Gotta have a little sham. What's your expectations for 2021, Mr. Lateness?
Expectations for 2021. In what regards?
Any. What you think? What do you? How do you see it going? Like sports wise, music wise, COVID wise, vaccine wise.
I think since 2020 was like a
Girlfriend-wise.
down. I think personally 2020 was a down year for music. I think people gonna come with that fire this year. There's a lot more to talk about. If y'all thinking about it, just listening to the wrap up. My son's wrap up. What's his name?
Uncle Murder.
Uncle Murder's wrap up. It wasn't just hearing his past wraps up and his last year's wrap up. It was drama, but it wasn't, as much drama. Like, so I think definitely 2021 definitely going to be a rebound year simply because we was, as a society, we was down. So I think it's but between music is going to be up, sports. I mean, was it really a down year in sports? All major sports still had their championship games. It was just a slight pause. Like we still had who won baseball? I don't even remember. The Dodgers. The Dodgers winning their first chip and since what 58 when it was Brooklyn. LeBron winning.
Per usual.
And then we got again basketball's back around. Football is live and well. So sports, I think sports didn't really miss a beat, honestly. I just think more so us as a society, we just got to get back to understanding like what's the norm, the new norm. Like, and this is the new norm with your mask, social distancing. Because I don't even think, even with this vaccine being widespread, that this virus is going anywhere. Like, it's here. Like, we just got to adapt to it, honestly. So I just think it's going to be a rebound year where we just figuring out what's really the new norm as people starting to leave their house because it ain't gonna be cold forever. So at that point, people just gonna start coming out.
Hold on.
People gonna start coming out. And people gotta be just cognizant of what they doing.
Andrea McQueen, I see your comments. Okay, sweetheart. You know,
She
anyone
said,
know her?
Like,
Anyone know her? I don't even know if I know her.
What's she saying?
she said Clubhouse
with
one mic.
Mike. Why am I in here? Y'all not reading comments. I heard you. Congrats. This can't be live right now. I see you. Okay, I see you.
She keep on commenting like y'all gonna see my comments.
Yeah, we see you. Are we having an
So-
intellectual conversation? I'll get to you in a moment.
But I see you asking them about their predictions. All right, I got football. I still got the Saints winning it all. Who that is, regardless, I don't care. Saints winning football.
Hello.
Baseball is after basketball, so I'll go with basketball. We got LeBron repeating. We got LeBron repeating, and baseball. Shout out to them Yankees. The
Let's
E1
go.
So
if it ain't
that's
about
my
the
that's me.
Yankees, it ain't about nothing, man. Yankee season. It's their season. It's that's it.
We say this every year, and every year some cap happens. So we're
Some
gonna let
yeah,
that.
some
What?
cap, some cap happens.
But they better than the Knicks. We say that people say about the Knicks every year, and they trash.
Who's the
Yankees
Knicks?
actually
Who's the Knicks?
exactly who's the
Chill, chill,
Knicks.
chill, chill. That's not the Knicks is actually playing better this year than they've been playing this
I don't
past
care. That's
few
all
years.
My
rookie
man,
year.
We
who
not, but
are
we
the
not talking
Knicks?
Now and be trash. I'm
we
not getting no.
we
faith
not
in the
talking
Knicks at
about the
all.
Knicks going to the chip. We talking about just them being better than they were the previous year. That's how it goes. Nobody
Watch.
jumps from nothing to hero.
Watch. They gonna be, what are they, like 500? Right? They're like 3-3. Watch. They still end up somehow only winning like.
Who are the Knicks?
30 games is better than what they had last year, though. Right or wrong?
But they had like 21, and if they would have played the whole season, they might have won 32. Something like that. They trash. I don't even want to talk about them more. Like, forget them.
I heard the hookah poppy. Haha, you know the vibes, man.
Y'all think this Logan Paul fucking Mayweather shit really about to happen?
Yes, it's going to happen for
21?
the money. It's going to happen for the money. And
you think so?
This is how the fight is going to happen. It's going to go all rounds. Maybe second to last round. It's gonna go all rounds because of he went the same way with the McGregor fight. Do I think McGregor? He did good. He did good. A lot of people be like, oh, he didn't do. He landed the most hits more than Pacquiao or than any of his most recent previous opponents. So McGregor fought him pretty well. However, I do think that Mayweather could have turned it on way earlier and probably stopped the fight. He's gonna do the same thing with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Chris Paul. Who cares? He's gonna do the same thing with him. He's gonna draw the fight out probably the whole distance, and then towards the end, he's gonna finish it. He's just doing it for the money, and then people are gonna be like, "Oh, give Jake Paul, whatever his name is, credit because he lasted this long." No, Mayweather just know how to sell a fight. He knows how to set up a fight. And that's how it's going to happen. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. It's going to be bullshit. I'm not going to watch it live, but it's going to happen for the club.
Do they have a date already?
I don't even know. Beats me. Beats me. I don't know.
Wasn't there a UFC fight yesterday?
I don't think it was a title fight. So if it probably was, but if it ain't a title fight, I don't really pay attention to it unless there's someone good on the card. But a lot of UFC fights supposed to be happening this year. A lot of, yeah. By all means, if anyone in the comments have a question they would like to discuss,
I got a question while you wait for that.
Then throw it in.
Do y'all got that app, Clubhouse?
No.
Nah, I don't got the app. I ain't ready for it. I don't want no smoke with that. I heard it'd be crazy in it.
It's definitely it's interesting. It depends on
the room you go in.
Whichever room you go in. So
Yeah.
I was in a room talking about what can us as African Americans do to basically get ahead.
Okay.
You better take that to your brand, to YouTube. I think it would do well. Yeah, we already have a YouTube channel, Moni. So just give us a follow and like, subscribe, all that jazz. I don't want to keep repeating that shit. But I seen that one too, Theron. But
you seen that one too?
Yeah. But what's crazy about it is you said that question and it was on an episode of Chappelle's Show. In Chappelle's Show, he asked, it was I Know Black People. They did a skit for I Know Black People, and he said, how could black people overcome? What is your answer? Well, I want to hear your answer first.
My answer?
Yeah.
What can black people do to get well, I mean, for me, I think it's more so financial literacy. We got to teach financial literacy to the next generation, honestly, because not as a community, black people are not financially literate, like, honestly, as a whole, not saying individually. Some people are, some people aren't. Think about it, like, how often does us as a community will get money? What we do with it? Buy Gucci, buy things that go right back.
You hear that, Balenciaga?
Right
you hear that, Mr. Balenciaga?
We feed that right back into
light skin,
the white community, or to that thing where we don't circulate it back into black people, so I think that's a big thing where we got to be able to be financially literate, because we already played a bad hand just being who we are. So
We ain't play that
that's
hand.
one.
We ain't play that hand.
This is
Yo,
I
you
said
play
we're
the hand you
played.
given though.
I said we're played that hand. We're
Okay,
played that. Like
we're
being
okay.
born, we're
That's the
already
flop. That's the flop.
5 steps around behind our white counterparts who are born at the same day, just because of who we are. So I mean, just being able to be financially literate and
I want to
knowing how
answer.
to
Let's hear it.
hold on, and knowing how to just handle your money. Go ahead, Aha.
I say we need to stop looking at each other as competition. You know what I'm
We
saying?
are answering. My
I
fault.
think I think too many times we look at each other as competition, like just because like a lot of companies when they want to do like diversity, but they only hire one black person, so we be like, oh, we got to go against or like go against them, or like if we got a company that like for women if they doing eyelashes, or for men they doing a clothing line with a hoodie or a shirt or some sweats. We always feel like we gotta up the other person and we want to be with each other. And also, like he said, keeping the dollar black, we gotta stop looking just because somebody has a company that we deserve a discount. Nah, let's spend the money on them because like we always so quick to spend thousands of dollars on Gucci, Louis, all this and that, but then when it comes to one of our friends having a company, we like, oh, can we get $20 off? Like, yo, fam, like put the money into that. Like there's a young lady on my block. She got a soul food restaurant. Her food is good. It costs a lot. Like a plate is like $25, $30. But I'm like, at the end of the day, she put effort into making this work, so I'ma spend the money. Like one time, me and my father went, just us two. The whole joint cost like $65, but it was good. And I feel like sometimes you got to put the money in just so they can end up having the capital to create a bigger business. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? My no, my fault to take a inject myself. Pause. Um, what a point that was made up was, at some point it's still gonna get into the white hands. You know why? Because think about it. We own the place, right? If we even own the business, right? Where's that business getting its stuff from? You know what I mean? We don't. It's not where it can literally be cycled just between black people because um,
It's a process
if
though.
we own the place, we probably don't own the food company. If we own the food company got to get their food from somewhere, right? And we all know agriculture is mainly from is a white
Predominant business.
the white yeah it's a white dominated business. It's like it's
I,
not
I,
even
I,
maybe
I
10.
say it's a process though because like for instance, like you got a point because like a lot of people get mad at Black Lives Matter because I believe like if I'm not mistaken, even when you fund to them, their third party agency, what you call it, is ran by white people. But back in the day, like Tulsa with the Black Wall Street, all the dollars was black. I even watched a documentary by Killer Mike in Atlanta. There was one time that everything that people bought was from black people, and nothing was from white people. So I think it'll be a process. I think it's a process. We have to put our money into black people's companies in their hands and then let them create revenue and then create more stuff so they can end up buying more stuff. And then once that happens, then we can end up saying the dollar will stay black. So it might not be today, tomorrow. It
Yeah,
might be like
it is a process.
50
Yeah,
It is a
years from now.
it's definitely a
Yeah, and look,
process.
even Miss Jackie in the chat said that's why we grow our own food, right? And growing your own food requires you to get land that we never got from the 40 acres and the mule, right? Because they took that right back. So it's just like this is where I talk about where I'm saying we're disadvantaged because even land is something we can't, you can never get more of, right? Because that's the only thing that you can't get more of is land because of it's whatever we have is what we have, right? You can't grow more earth, so that's probably the hardest thing, and that's why agriculture is so white dominated because they have all the damn land. Like, so that's the issue, the start of the issue as to why we are a lot of times disadvantaged. Definitely when it comes to things like agriculture, fashion. Because again, fashion, we can make all the business in the world our own unpopular opinion apparel, but we
Hmm.
as the people have to go through a company to get that. What company that's probably going to be? Probably going to be a white company. Why? Because they own a lot of those manufacturing. If you get from the manufacturing company that's black, where they got to get their materials from. You know what I mean? That's where a lot of the issue come from. Where us trying to, even if we want to, you know, become strictly black oriented, it's like, how can we do that when we have so much hurdles to go through as a community? So
What you think, Felix? What would your answer be for that?
my son Felix thinking over there. He like,
I mean,
He's like,
I agree with what y'all saying. It's tough though, cause like being Hispanic, I feel like the biggest hurdle for when I when I think about Latinos and stuff, you are your biggest hurdle, especially coming from like a Hispanic background. It's like you are the one that puts those boundaries on yourself in a sense because it's kind of like what you're being taught and what you grow up around, and it goes back to that conversation that we had on the first podcast. If y'all go back and watch that, but it I mentioned like the role models and the stuff that we have around us, especially when you're growing up and you're learning, is not it's turn on the TV and it's a white family and living in a happy home, doing everything, the way they're supposed to you what society is telling you how it's supposed to look. But where are these black influences? And then another way to do it too is just teach the truth. Like everybody thinks that all these inventors and shit are white people, but if you really look at it, when the light bulb was invented, it was a black person that invented the filament in the light bulb for it to work. So it's like, did a white person really invent that shit, or was it a black person? So motherfuckers need to get away from that and teach the truth and invest in yourself, so that in the future, we get out of that societal wrongness that we live in right now. So
For me to answer that question, I think it starts off with education. Um, I think that I think we need to be more educated. If that's in the school, in the streets, and I mean education on all levels, politically, economically, everything needs to be hit, and everything needs to. You have to be a master at your craft before you can call yourself a master. So I just feel like a lot of the basic politics or legislation, criminal justice system. A lot of people don't know the gist of it, especially when it comes to the vaccine. People don't know the facts behind the vaccine. People don't know the facts behind COVID. I remember the other day, right? I was with my sister Keita. Shout out to my baby sister Keita. I was with Keita at the deli getting the bacon, egg, and cheese, right? And this was early on. This probably had to be like January, February of last year, of 2020. And this lady was like, "Yeah, they got the vaccine at the library. You could go get it." Like, what vaccine? And that's
at the library.
At the library. It was Feb. It was Feb. Like it's just like small shit like that. Like the ignorance is bliss. So it's just shit like that just education. We just gotta be smarter, man. We just gotta be smart. We can't always assume and jump to conclusions and all that bullshit. Get your facts first. You feel me? Get your facts first before you start to assume and make assumptions on something that's not true. Like get all
like
your
what?
Get all your egg. Like I said, like the vaccine. Like the lady, she didn't even know. She just said, "Oh, there's the vaccine in the library." Like, where you get that from? Like shit like that. Like that ignorance right there. It just damaged a lot of your thinking and a lot of your decision making because you don't know the whole truth. You don't know the whole truth.
I have a question. Where can the ignorance come from, though? Where does a lot of people ignorance come from?
It can come from anything. It can come from their teacher, their guardians, what they see on TV, what they see on social media, what they interpret to be true or not. So that's something for yourself. You got to do the research yourself. You can't just expect it to be spoon-fed to you. Sometimes you got to go in and do the research yourself to figure out, okay, is this good for me? You feel me?
Yeah.
Will this affect me? And a lot of people do not do that. And I think that is a huge obstacle that black people do.
I agree and disagree with that because, like, ignorance. The true definition is lack of education. So yes, you're right to a point, but then I also feel like our lack of education is also based on the lack of assets and opportunities and tunnels we have to get certain things. So like we do have play a part in our own demise where we do have to do stuff like the reason Theron even brought this question up. But then we also get put in a ditch that we got to climb out over and over. So it is something like it's gonna be like it's just so much we got to do as our own people to try to help it. That's why I said we got to stop being our own competitors and work together more. And like I'm saying, keep the dial back more. Maybe that'll help us in over time within 50 years rather than just today.
I mean, it's you would think by now that we got it down, but it's still growing pains, still learning lessons that that we all have to learn from. Especially 2020. 2020 hit us with like a goddamn brick, like a break, and the fact that shit threw everybody off. I think this was a great learning perspective. To
That's
like,
what I was gonna
you know what I'm
say.
saying? This is a good thing to learn from. Like, damn, like motherfuckers ain't know shit was gonna get this real.
It forced.
Let
I
me
feel
step
like,
back and let me reapproach this situation.
yeah, I think that's what exactly what you said was what I was gonna say. It definitely forced, um, it forced us to, one become hustlers in different ways, whether it's, making side, not businesses, other ways, other avenues of money. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people got cut off, from their primary jobs for a certain amount of time, a substantial amount of time, honestly. Um, like she said, yeah, she said invest in some stocks. Investing in stocks was definitely a good way, definitely during this pandemic, where a lot of people definitely came up on money because right, I think it was like March 13th, a lot of the stocks dropped. And you see how Bitcoin went from
That happened the other day,
9,000 a
right?
couple months
Yeah,
ago to now it's 30,000.
yeah.
I was looking at Bitcoin stock in March. March it was like 4,000, 3,000. Think about it. If you invested $500 to $1,000 in March, you would have been up 10 to 20,000
Off of one
just because
stock.
of off of one stock. And you didn't have to buy the whole stock. You could have bought half the stock. You could buy. There's a bunch of these apps, these cryptocurrency apps, such as I got one called Coinbase, where you just you could put in $100, $150, and you can literally watch your money grow. So that alone, I'm starting to become more literate in cryptocurrencies and all them stocks because that is another way to venture to get more money. Like I said, these people who got um dang, Bitcoin a couple months ago is up right now. They're really up. And this is a lot of things that they don't teach you in schools and definitely public schools because public school, they just they give you what they think you need to know. Um and then for whatever else you learn, you gotta learn by yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Like stocks, taxes, just dealing with banks, all of that stuff, credit, that stuff that you're not taught. And if you don't have people who's financially literate behind you, like how disadvantaged you are. That's a lot of stuff I had to learn by myself and through trial and error, simply because I didn't have that growing up. So I think that's something that we have to preach to the next generation and so forth.
All right, time for your final opinion. Let's hear it first, Austin.
My final opinion, yo, wait to get that vaccine, man. Don't get it right away. Unless you gotta get it, don't get it right away. Don't get that vaccine right away. Wait to watch people like
Yeah,
Nike. See if they turn into a zombie. Don't get it right away.
There ain't gonna be no zombie, bro. There ain't gonna be no zombie. Please, let me hear your final opinion.
Hey, keep y'all head up out there. 2020 was bad, but 2021 is gonna be better, bro. Just keep your head up.
TJ, can you get light one time? One time. I'm gonna clap it up. Let me clap it up.
I'm not getting light, bro.
Come on.
You about 5 years too late.
One time. Let me see the shoulders.
You can see my shoulder. Like, okay, there you go. But my final thought. I feel like, I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. And just getting smart and just getting educated in everyone. Let me say getting smart because everybody's smart in their own ways. Just try to be educated. Whether it's reading books, reading blogs. Blogs is opinionated, but reading just becoming more aware of your surroundings. And aware of what's going on in the world, all of that. I just say just keep doing that to advance yourself, advance your family, and ultimately let that sink out to the community, help the community.
I mean, my final thought, final opinion was just stay humble, my man. Stay humble, stay blessed. Keep a positive mind frame all the time. Like, shit can get real at any given moment. Shit can go downhill at any given moment. So 2020 definitely taught everybody that. But I would like to thank y'all for pulling up to the podcast today. We got Tisha, Andrea, Monique, Jasnique, Aunt Jackie, no pun intended, Sean Bills, Corporal Moore, and I can't even see the rest right now, but it was a lot of y'all in here, a lot of y'all communicating. So I really appreciate y'all coming to the stream. YouTube channel is out. Episode 1, which was the pilot episode, is already uploaded, so please go like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hey, hi, do or die. Thank you for being here with me, my brother.
You know what I'm saying? If you looking for me anywhere, you can find me on Facebook. Name is Mitch Porter, as you can find me at.
Money making Mitch.
Drippy Feed, appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate everybody coming out. Be easy out there. You can catch me at twitch.tv/drippyfeed.
Hoodie season, TJ, thank you for being late, but you did show up. So
I did. Yo, you can follow me on every social media platform at Hoodie Season TJ. Yeah, and stay safe.
that's all for now, folks.